We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from Houston. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Let's go. Love to throw to get started. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3. We'll go play action with Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big gainer for Green Bay, 38 yards. Love to throw it on first down. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Second down, they need 3. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. Here's a run. And this one blown up. Good surge. You drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The extra point is good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll go right back to Mixon. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A gain there of 27 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
Here we go. 18. Outside.
On the ground, it's Mixon. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6.
All right.
They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd down, they need 5.
All right.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That is caught. Finding Higgins. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. On 1st down, it's Love. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Love. That one caught. He finds Golden. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. A gain of 48. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. This one from 49. His kick is good. And the Packers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
It's 2nd and 8.
On the quick, right? Hey, Uno more. Hey, Uno.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he will be forced out of bounds, but there is a flag down. And we'll check in with our referee.
South. Let the hot.
A second down throw for Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
The Texans getting all set to punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. Now fair catch is called for and made right there at the 45. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Christian Harris there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll look to set up the screen here. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. The punt team comes on. And here's Tommy Townsend to kick it. He'll take this in back at the 16. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. 19 Texans. 18. Okay.
To throw is Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Way Walker.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I I can tell you from experience, Mike, that is going to be on his mind the rest of the week. It's one thing to drop a ball. That's going to happen every now and then. But when you do it and it takes away a touchdown, man, that stings. So we can talk short-term memory all we want. I can promise you, this guy, he's hoping to get another shot.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down. To throw is Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he will score! Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. That his second TD catch of the season.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And it's a big play. He's finally taken down. What a way to end the first. They can't wait to start the next quarter. One quarter in the books. It's the Packers on top. More from Houston coming up in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with first and 10. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. Good blocking, and he's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. In motion, Reed.
32.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's Tommy Townsend now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works, big yardage, and the first down.
Certainly not the most creative way to pick up the first down, but Mike, no less effective. The offense gets to come back and maintain possession, and as the special team unit comes off the field, they did their job.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
A second down throw for Love. He finds Jahan Dotson. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That's caught at Savion Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 15. Good for a Green Bay first down. Now Love. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. His second touchdown of this first half. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. A throw left side finds Dell. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
On first down, it's Stroud. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down, and that brings up fourth down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
On fourth down, Stroud. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Texans.
Well, Mike, I know I might be a little biased toward the position, but I'm happy to see them go his way early on National Tight Ends Day. And, of course, they're happy to go his way early and often in just about any game.
McPherson now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Texans cut the lead to 3, 24-21. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Okay, right? Come on, set! Cut, cut!
The drive will start on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Second and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Love. This one is caught by Reed. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a third down and 4. Love to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, Packers. Back to throw is Love. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down. From the gun, it's Love. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Savion Williams. Touchdown, Packers. The extra point, up and good. And the Packers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Tony.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That one caught by Tank Dell. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Packers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second down, they need 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
On first down, it's Love. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here we go. Yes, sir.
On second down, Love. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be third down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Here's Love to throw. All alone is Golden. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. Love. Quick throw, taken in. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Throwing on second down, Love. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of...
It is brought in the end zone. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Packers tack on one more to their lead. Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. First and 10 now from the 36.
Out. Why Tony? Tony. 118. What's that? 11.
Here's Stroud. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
On second down, Stroud. He'll air one out for Higgins. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Bucky. On the quick, right? Tony. Hey, Uno Mars.
Stroud to throw here on first down. One of his teammates there to take it back in. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
At the Texans' 7-yard line.
Come on, set. Blue, 32.
Here's Love. Out to his right. Now he'll run. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Packers. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
A return coming from the 14.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Stroud. Thrown left side, the catch is made. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. The throw here is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. First and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Nice rep here by the defense. They go man coverage, takes away all the threats downfield, and with nothing open, he has no choice but just kind of throw a contested ball, hope for the best, and just falls incomplete.
Tony.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. This is caught at the 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. A short one taken at the 10. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Williams in motion.
Red 38. Set.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
Black, 95.
Now Love. He's going to go deep. Looking for Reed. That is hard. And he will score again. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. At 18. What's that? 11.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The 46-yard line.
On second down throw for Stroud. Open man downfield. It's Nico Collins. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone inside the 20-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
18. What's that?
Now, Stroud. He's got it at the 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Mixon. Touchdown, Houston.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
52, Texans 34. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Whoa. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Ready. Here we go. Yellow. 43. Check.
He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle. They face second down and 7. They'll stick with him again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. In motion, Reed. From the gun on third down, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
Well, in a game that seems like it's gone all in their favor, that's kind of one of the rare cases where this offense didn't appear to be on the same page, because for as good as they have been all day long, this possession at least, they're going to stall out.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
On the quick, right?
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
Down at the 26. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Out. 19 Texans. 18. 11.
To throw, it's Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. We got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
From the 41, it's second and 1.
Here we go.
A run here with Mixon. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
He'll get that out to Mixon. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Third down and 3.
All right. 18. What's that?
Stroud going to set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
19 Texans. Buggy.
Here's Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A huge play on 4th down. 31 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Mixon. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He'll grab it at the 12. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red.
And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pick up of 7. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Love. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a 1st down.
And at this stage of the game, every 1st down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Let's go now. Red, set.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead?
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
All right.
They'll run with Mixon. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
on, ready? 18, outside.
To throw is Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. They will go ahead and decline that one and take the 2 points. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Tony. Hey, south. Hey, uno more. Why, Tony? Look to hot. Robbie.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on downs. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Ready? Yellow.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the third down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
A run on 1st and goal. A short game, down to the 7. Second and goal.
Here we go.
Here's Love. They'll try to hit him with a screen. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Love to throw. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Packers.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
On the quick.
At the 42-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Oh, hey. Hey, team. What's that?
Stroud to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Ow, what's that? Hey, uno more. Why, Tony? Hey, south.
Stroud. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Carrington Valentine.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Let's go.
2nd and 11.
Yellow, 22.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Ready.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.